Paddy Pimblett defended Islam Makhachev. Paddy doesn't understand why the UFC made Islam vacate his title and thinks Jon Jones should be stripped. Speaking to TNT Sports, Paddy said if you're making Islam vacate, Jon Jones needs to be stripped. If you're making Islam vacate after 4 defenses, fighting people on short notice, you should let him try and be double champ. In the same interview, Paddy explains why it would be better for his career if Ilia Topuria defeats Charles Oliveira and becomes the new lightweight champion. He also says he believes he can finish Justin Gaethje. Paddy said, yeah, that'd be nice to fight Gaethje, but I was thinking about it the other day. It's probably better if Ilia wins the belt, because he'll probably call me out, and then I could just fight him. Maybe I wouldn't even fight Gaethje, and I could just fight Topuria. It'd be far better for my career if Ilia wins, because I'd more than likely be his first title defense. I know for a fact if I beat Gaethje, I'm next in line, no matter who is the champion. It could be my next fight. It's just if he says yes or not, because he's fighting down the rankings again. After what I just did to Chandler, I think I finished Justin Gaethje. Last night at Misfits 21, Darren Till defeated Darren Stewart via unanimous decision. Till dropped Stewart multiple times. Ariel Helwani reacted saying Darren Till almost scored a KO at the buzzer. He went on to win via unanimous decision over Darren Stewart, and MMA Guru thinks that Darren Till can beat both Jake Paul and KSI. Afterwards, Till posted photos of the two backstage. He wrote, "War and peace go hand in hand. It was a pleasure." They also shared a beer together after the fight. Reinier de Ridder versus Robert Whittaker is set to go down at UFC Abu Dhabi on July 26th. Ahead of the fight, RDR says he plans to submit Rob and earn a title shot. Speaking to MMA Junkie, he went on to say the Ikram Aleskarov fight is not that long ago, and he looked amazing in that one. The Hamzat fight was a bit unfortunate, I think, with the injury he came into it with, but he's still there. Very explosive, very dangerous dude, so I'm going to get into camp as soon as possible and get ready. It's an interesting one to prepare for because there's not a lot of guys with his style and his stand-up. Very explosive, likes to leap in, hands low, good punches, good kicks, so it's not an easy one to prepare for in any way, shape, or form. We'll see where it goes. You'll see me do the same thing I always do. Put the pressure, get close, try to hit him with some good shots, take him down, choke him out. That's the plan. It's crazy. So cool to get another shot like this. If I just keep making good on all these opportunities, I think I'll have a good chance to fight for the title in a little while here. Arman Tsarukyan is eyeing a fight with Justin Gaethje next. On the Jackson podcast, he went on to say, "I feel like it's supposed to be Gaethje. It all makes sense. Oliveira fighting with Ilia for the title. Gaethje has no fight. Dustin Poirier fighting with Max Holloway for the BMF title. Me and Justin don't have a fight. So it makes sense. International Fight Week. Me versus Gaethje. Who knows? If someone gets hurt, me or Gaethje can fight for the title. They put again Beneil Dariush and Moicano on that UFC 317 card. I think they need someone like a bigger name and ranked fighter on that card. They told me about October, so maybe I'm going to fight in October. Until October, I can fight one more time. It doesn't make sense to wait until October." Roman Dolidze made an appearance on the Overdogs podcast and talked about sparring Sean Strickland. He says that he tries to avoid it because they both go too hard and it just turns into a fight.
With Sean Strickland, we always fight each other. Like, we can't spar. We are both same. That's why if he have fight, he tries to avoid me because he knows that we will fight anyway. Like, we can't spar just light, or when I know that he have fight and I need to be careful, I still don't care. I will go 100% with him. That's why we try to avoid each other when we have fights.
Is that just because you both just have like that dog in you, or like there's a respect there, right? Or is there some type of beef where it's also like, well,
no beef. I was raised very strict and much different than Sean. Beginning it was strange for me because we always judge people how we are raised and we try to see in them same qualities and same things. But I quickly understand that we are very much different. But it doesn't mean that Sean is a bad guy. He's a good guy. He's a much better person than he thinks about himself.
Sean Strickland responded to that clip. He wrote, "Enemies who have became friend enemies. It's never not a fight with this savage." TJ Dillashaw calls Aljamain Sterling striking garbage. TJ challenged Aljo for the bantamweight title back in 2022 and was TKO'd in the second round. He says he still feels like he could have knocked Aljo out.
Situation that I was in is a little bit different as well too, right? Like, I was fighting a guy that I feel like I could still beat with the arm that I had. And
TJ, stop.
That's
Time
very
out.
disrespectful, bro.
TJ, time out. We're gonna start losing guests if you be acting like that,
bro.
What are you trying to say, TJ?
I felt like I could have knocked him out.
Who?
Sterling.
With one
arm.
Yeah, dude, his striking's complete garbage.
TJ, dog, get rabbit.
And then also listen to this.
It's good to be back.
Listen to this, and then I'm also coming back, trying to get my belt back. I know I'm gonna have shoulder surgery, so I'm gonna be out for another year and a half. I'm 36 years old. It's kind of like this might be my last shot. Ends up, yes, it was, because my shoulder was so bad. So it's like, why am I gonna pass up this opportunity? It might be my last shot ever to be a 3-time world champion, like get my belt back, like. Just
the odds, but you know the odds
were awesome.
No, not when you got one arm.
I'm delusionally optimistic.
It's
right?
Hunger Games. The odds are forever not in your favor with
look,
one arm, TJ.
I'm delusionally optimistic.
Daniel Cormier posted a video to his YouTube channel responding to Jon Jones. Jon recently stated that he would beat DC worse at heavyweight than he did at light heavyweight. DC says he's retired and tells Jon to go fight Tom Aspinall.
Talking about what you would have done to me 7 years ago, 5 years ago when I retired. How about this? I've got a novel idea for you. I'm retired. I'm done. I'm 46. I'm washed up. I'm a broadcaster. I'm a commentator. I am a talking head. How about this novel idea? Fight the dude that's actually wanting to fight. I don't want to fight Jon Jones. I have no desire to fight anyone. But how about fight the dude that's actually waiting to fight you? Tom Aspinall. It's not about what may have happened back then. We want to know, as the consumer, what's going to happen today. Am I afraid of this man? Absolutely not. But I'm not here to fight no more. I'm a broadcaster. But there's a guy that's waiting. There's a guy that's up to his neck in frustrations because he's been waiting for so long. We want to know, when's the fight with the guy that actually wants to fight you? Doesn't need to be a hypothetical. You guys can actually answer the question as to who's better between you and Tom. I was the heavyweight champ in 2018, 19. But hey, go fight him. How about that? Just fight the guy that wants to fight you.
Gilbert Burns versus Michael Morales goes down tonight at UFC Vegas 106. Burns doesn't just want to win. He wants to finish Morales and take his undefeated record. He believes an impressive victory will put him in line for a welterweight title shot.
It's good, it feels good. But yeah, I gotta enjoy that. I don't think I'm gonna do that for many more years. So I'm enjoying every moment, having a good time with my teammates, with my coaches, and yeah, enjoy, having a good time. Saturday we're going to war. I see me on the mix at 170. I'm there. I go there, beat Michael Morales. I'm back. I have a huge fan base. All the guys in Brazil here, jiu-jitsu community. So I do believe I'm always 2 fights away from a title shot. I go out there, beat Michael Morales, and I believe I will. Maybe get another guy, maybe, I don't know, whoever is there, and get a good performance. I'm back, So that's the way I see it. It's just about be present right here, perform, and then we're back. I knew it. I was watching the fight when he beat Neil Magny, and the way he beat Neil Magny first round, freaking spinning elbow and stuff, and it's just like, they're going to offer me this guy. And I already start training for him. I knew it. And I started looking and said, the guy he started wrestling, good boxing, freaking 25 years old. He looks very athletic. He looked like a freak. So I got to make sure I put in a lot of work and get ready for him. But I think he deserves, he deserves a crack at the top 10. A lot of guys will be, I don't want to fight back. I'll fight anyone, I need to get that. I want to get on that win column again, and Michael Morales, it's your turn. Number one is a win, but it's always a statement. That's the entertaining business, So it's not just a win, but it's a finish. It's a win good. It's really show everybody that you won. No doubt on no one's mind. Everybody that is going to be here at the Apex, they know that I win. The judges, Dana, the media, everybody's watching at home. I want to have no doubt in no one's minds that I won that fight. That's my goal, to go out there, really show all my skills, pull my will, and beat Michael Morales.
Merab Dvalishvili posted some photos of him sparring, and he has a cut just below his eye that's bleeding. He posted these photos to his Instagram. He wrote "almost time," #UFC 316. Merab is set to defend his bantamweight title against Sean O'Malley at UFC 316, and fans were quick to point out the cut in the comments. Bro, why you posting your cut? He's starting with posting injuries. Merab, please invest in some headgear. And why you bleeding, bro? Sean Strickland wants to fight Belal Muhammad next. Speaking to Helen Yee, Sean said, Belal, you should finally sack up. All that you talked, man. We can finally make it happen. You lost your belt. You got f***ed up. I got f***ed up. We should make that fight happen, Belal. He said he would come up. All that he talks on Instagram. Now you can, you f***ing p***. Do it for Palestine. I'd f***ing love that fight. There's nobody there for me. He just fought. Let the lip heal up. Why not?
And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos.
Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one says Paddy versus Gaethje would actually be sick, not gonna lie. The second one's in reference to the footage of Merab Dvalishvili sparring, and his sparring partner is mimicking Sean O'Malley. It's from Mighty Savage 459. It says the dude mimicking Sean O'Malley was funny as hell. And the final one's from Soccer 2862. It says that Timu Sean O'Malley was doing a good job.
Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.